Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Tim Anderson.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Now at the plate, Kim, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Merrifield on the move, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Will Myers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
In for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Cuthbert gloves it to Walker for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Davis is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Third.
Digging in, Paulo Orlando. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. At the plate, Steve Pierce. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Merrifield going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Todd Frazier now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Merrifield ranging back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Cuthbert has it. There's one. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse. That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Perez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Rayburn, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Ryan Rayburn.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson, a base hit in his first trip.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Kim, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Has a look, now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Perez waits on it. 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Pearce.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on 3rd. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker ranging to his right. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Peter O'Brien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. For Perez, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. With Merrifield next to hit.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Oh, a diving stop. The throw just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. Riding in once again, Neil Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and Walker will reach. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runners are at second and third with one down. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Myers ranging back in to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Standing in, Todd Frazier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Todd Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. There for it, Escobar. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 18.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and that one stayed too low apparently. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Merrifield will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate,
batting,
Cabrera,
number
0 for 1
39.
for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. For Escobar, his first bag of the year here in the early going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Stepping in, Peter O'Brien. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. With Merrifield next to hit. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Merrifield.
On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Ryan Rayburn. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The designated hitter, Ryan Rayburn.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Striding in, Kim, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
On the ground to the right side. To his right, O'Brien. Here's Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Soler ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Steve Pearce now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Merrifield picks it up. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
Giovanni Soto.
Ready for another shot now. Giovanni Soto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready once again, Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. For Soto, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman, Neil.
Now the pitch.
Walker.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now to the plate, Paulo Orlando. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runners on the move for second. Smoke toward third. Frazier's up with it. Throw won't get him. In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Soler.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Davis going back to the track, to the wall. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run.
Third baseman, Chesler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chesler Cuthbert stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So coming to the plate, Alcides Escobar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Escobar.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Rayburn. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Seth Maness will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 43, Seth Maness.
Justin Smoke will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke waiting on the 1-2 and another foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit out towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Kim, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Goldberg is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 67.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With Merrifield next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Alex Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gordon.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's Neil Walker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Will Myers. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Will
pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Steve Pearce is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's Todd Frazier now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Brian Flynn will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Brian Flynn. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing left field, number 4. Alex Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. High pop-up. Flynn is there for it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Orlando.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Jake Petrichka takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Jake Petrichka.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera onto the grass, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Standing in, Alcides Escobar. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Pierce is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 5. Chris
Into the windup
Davis.
And the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Joaquin Soria takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Jared Saltalamacchia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Saltalamacchia.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back to the track. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes!
Number 39.
Max Kepler will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Chicago, number 26, Max Kepler.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Going after it is Gordon. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
Now batting, designated
at
hitter,
the plate, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sean Gilmartin is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 36, Sean Gilmartin.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Anderson.
Standing in, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Ready now, Kim. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number
Here's
6.
Will Myers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well. Boy, he's barely still alive. That was a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Salvador Perez.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here comes the 0-1. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Now batting,
into the box now, Peter O'Brien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Number 76 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Change for the White Sox. Now playing second base, number 26, Max Kepler. A defensive change for the White Sox. Now catching, number 20.
Brandon Moss will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Brandon Moss.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Matt Strom enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Matt Strom. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing first base, number 37, Brandon Moss.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So digging in now, Todd Frazier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the stretch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Going after it is Gordon. He can't get there as it falls in. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Number 46 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler's after it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Soler going back on it at the track. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the second run will score as well. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Nate Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 65, Nate Jones.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Myers is after it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Paulo Orlando. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jared Saltalamacchia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top.